everyone. Hi and good evening, people. I welcome you all to the platform of Chaitanya. My name is Shubhojit, everyone. As you people know that we are here for the session related to the score. Okay. So as you people know that you are going to have an scholarship test named as score, and we people are here to make you understand about the type of question or the pattern of the question that can be or may be asked you in your this type of examination. Fine. So this is going to be one of the session, everyone. So we will be having a lot of different numerical questions. We will be having a lot of different theory questions also related to this. Okay, see, we are not saying that this question will be asked. We are saying that this type of question may be asked to you. Fine. So let us solve this particular questions. Okay, and let us prepare for this score examination, people. So let us start with this. This is going to be our first question, people. Okay, what do you think about? Forget about this. This is very easy. Okay. Let us talk about this first. Yes, this is going to be your first question. I request you all to please just try to find out the answer, everyone. Take a think about it. What will be the answer for this? Come on. What will be the answer for this question, people? Come on. Yes, what do you think, people? What will be the answer for this? It is a good question. It is a fine, very fine question. Okay. Fine. Fine, people. Let us solve this particular question. Okay. The solution is pretty simple if you just try to understand what it is asking all about. Fine. So first of all, if you can see, it is all about that which type of, see, if this type of questions are there, okay, the first thing that you have to take care of is that try to find out which type of mirror it is or which type of lens it is. Okay, so that the sign convention will be very much clear in your mind, whether we have to put plus, whether we have to put minus, whatever it is. Okay. So as you can see over here, a thin rod of a length f/3 is placed along the optical axis of a concave mirror. Okay, so we are talking about a concave mirror, everyone. So when we talk about the concave mirror, there are few things that you have to put in your mind, that when we talk about the concave mirror, the focal length is taken as the negative. Okay, the focal length is taken as the negative, as well as when we talk about the image, when we talk about the image of this concave mirror, the image distance can be positive also and can be negative also, because concave can make both of type of images. It is virtual image also, real image also. So we can be positive also, we can be negative also. Both are correct. Fine. Now that is what it is there, but it is saying that it is making a real image. Okay, it is saying that it is making a real image. If it is making a real image, according to this particular question, we will take the V as negative, because it is saying it is in the real image. That is why. Okay, now your sign convention should be very much good in this. And elongated means stretch. Okay, elongated, just touch the rod. Okay, calculate the magnification. We have to find out the value of m in this. Okay, so we have the value of focal length, that is the rod length is given to us. Okay, so length of the object that is given to us, that is f/3. Okay, that is f by 3, simple. Moving next, optical center, concave mirror, we have talked about it. We have talked about focal length, that is going to be negative. We have talked about the focal length is given as f only, that is taken as negative only, or you can write it down like this way, the focal length is negative f. Fine. We have to calculate the magnification. Fine, we will be calculating the value of m. No problem. Let us move forward with this. Okay. What it is talking about is a thin rod of length f by 3. Okay. We are talking about a concave mirror. I'm just making a rough image in front of you. Okay. It is a concave mirror, everyone. This is the principal axis. There is a rod which is being kept over here. Okay. Suppose that this is the rod which has been kept over here. Fine. From the optical center itself. Okay, no problem. The length of this particular thing, this has been kept like this way. Fine. The length is f by 3. Fine, no problem. But if we talk about, see, in this type of question, we have to find out the magnification. In magnification, what we need. And if you remember the formula for the magnification, everyone, if you remember the formula for the magnification, magnification is the height of the image by height of the object will be equals to overall negative the v by u. That is the formula. Either you need object distance, you need image distance, or you need height of the image or height of the object. Then only you can find out the magnification factor. In this particular question, we do have the value of the length of the object. Okay. See, why we are placing length of the object f by 3. Okay. We can write this entire case like this way also. M will be equal to length of the image by length of the object. Why we are writing length in the place of height? Why not? If you make it vertical, it will be the height. If you make it horizontal, it will be the length. We are measuring what one point to another point distance only. Okay, that is what it is written. So it will be equals to minus v by u. That is what it is there. Fine. Now it has been said ki the length is given as f by 3. Fine. If the length is given as f by 3 and f by 3 and it is making a real image only, and it is making a real image and elongated when it is making a real image. When we talk about a real image, everyone, let us talk about the real image in the form of a blue color. Okay, real image. Fine. And elongated just to touch the rod. Fine, just to touch the rod. Calculate the magnification, everyone. Calculate the magnification. That means its image is touching its one of the end. Okay, its image is touching one of the end. If it is possible, see, for an example, if it is from, what this particular question is asking about, okay, that from here to here, the distance is going to be u. Getting my point? If the image is touching one of the end of this, okay, one of the end, or it is touching the rod only, that means it is traveled, it is the image, it will be at the center of curvature. That means we can write that is going to be 2r, or you can say 2 of the focal length. Simple. Getting my point? This is what it is saying about. The question is telling about like this. Fine, no problem. If it is so, now we are going to solve this particular thing, people. Sorry. If it is so, we are going to, that is the best problem. Fine. Fine. Okay. So as we know, when we talk about magnification, magnification can be written as height of the image divided by height of the object, which can be written as overall negative by u, that is the object distance. Since we are having the value of length, so we will be writing what? Length of the image by length of the object can be written as minus v by u. Fine, this is what it is there. Okay, no problem. Now what we have to find out over here is, okay, in the place, since we have the value of length of the object, that is f by 3, we can replace this thing. How we are replacing this thing? M can be written as li by f by 3. Okay, so in short, I can write li, that is the length of the image, can be written as mf by 3. That is the length of the image. Fine. If we have found out the length of the image, that is mf by 3, okay, let us move forward, and we are also finding out the value of u, everyone. As I have told you, it is at the center of curvature. So object distance at the center of curvature can be written as 2f, as we all know. That is what it is there. Fine. 2f everyone, that is what it is there. Okay, let us move forward everyone. Okay, let us move forward, but this is what we can say, ki the object is at the 2f, but there is one more problem is the object is completely lying on the optical center. In that particular case, we have to take the total object distance. The total distance will be taken as the total image distance everyone. Okay, the total image distance will be taken as negative of, because u is negative always, will be taken as f by 3. If it is so, the value of u will be coming out to be, if you solve this thing, it will be coming out to be 5f by 3. Okay, the value of u will be coming out to be 5f by 3. Fine. Now, if we talk about the image distance, people, obviously image distance is going to be negative only, but we are just counting it. Okay, because it is a real image, it is going to be negative only. So if we talk about it, first of all, the image distance will be the object distance by 3 plus we are having f by 3, the object, plus we are having this, okay, length of the object, that is mf by 3. If you try to solve this thing, the overall, the entire image distance length will be, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 3, and we can write that is 5f plus f plus mf. The value of v will be equals to 6f plus mf divided by whole 3. Now we will be using the mirror formula. If we use the mirror formula, we all know we are using the mirror formula, people. Mirror formula. If we are going to use the mirror formula, we know what we know, that is 1 by f will be equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Either you can use this, or if you have problem to solve the fraction everyone, you can use f will be equals to uv, u plus v, whatever that you like. Fine. Chalo. If it is so, we are going to use, as we know, the focal length is going to be negative only, so negative f will be equals to the value of u. The value of u is what? The value of total u will be equals to this, that is negative 5f by 3. Okay, overall what? Next what? That is the value of u. After that, that multiplication of v, the multiplication of v is also negative. Why it is negative? Why it is negative? Because v is always negative, because it is a real image. So negative 6f minus mf, 6f plus mf. Okay, that is also divided by 3. Whole divided by the value of u minus v, that is minus 5f by 3 minus 6f plus mf by whole 3. If you try to solve this thing, overall f is negative, you can solve this thing, it can be minus f will be equals to, it is going to be 9, because at the numerator it is going to be multiplication, so it is going to be minus 5 multiplication of, we can say it is going to be minus 6f minus mf. Okay, whole divided by, this is going to be 3, and we can write it what? That is minus 5f minus 6f minus mf. If we solve it again, minus f will be written as, you can say, multiplication of this, it can be minus plus 30, sorry, can be written as plus 30f square, and then it will be plus 5mf square whole divided by 9 by, this is going to be minus 11f and minus 11f and minus mf whole divided by 3. If you try to solve this thing, we will be taking this particular value, and I do not have this space obviously, so we will be taking minus f will be equals to 30f square plus 5mf square divided by minus 11f minus mf, I believe, minus mf by 3. The 9s were also there, na? Sorry people, just mistaken for this. It is going to be 9 whole divided by, we can say it is minus 11f minus mf by 3. Just solve this thing. We will be getting what? 30f square plus 5mf square divided by 9 multiplication of 3 whole divided by minus 11f minus mf. Now this and this is cancelled. This is going to be 3. So minus f will be equals to, we can write 30f square plus 5mf square divided by 3 going to be multiplied by minus 11f minus mf. Cross multiplied. So we can write minus f multiplication of, it is minus 33 minus 33f minus 33f minus 3mf will be equals to 30f square minus plus 5mf square. Right, solve it. It will be going to be positive 33f square positive 3mf square will be equals to 30f square plus 5mf square. Do it. That is 33f square minus 30f square will be equals to 5mf square minus 3mf square. Okay, so it will be 3f square will be equals to 2mf square. This mf square is cancelled out. The value of m is going to be 3 by 2, that is going to be 1. 3 by 2, that is going to be 1. That will be your answer, people. The answer for this following question is 1.5. Fan of my hats off, sir. And thank you very much. Okay, so this is what it is there, people. Fine. So again, as we have gone through the entire equation, okay, I believe there is no any problem in this. Okay, so this is the entire solution, people. You can have a look of it. Okay, the answer will be 1.5 for the following question. Fine. Moving to the next one, people. The solution for this is, so if we talk about the solution for this, it is very basic example for the properties of the plane mirror. Okay, suppose that this is the surface and this is going to be the mirror. This is going to be the mirror. Fine. Okay, we have done the hatching, which shows that it is mirror only. Fine. Suppose that this is you. Okay, this is you. This is the object. I am writing OB for the object. Okay, the distance between you and the mirror, saying as an object is initially at the distance of 100 centimeters. So this distance is 100 centimeter, people. Right. So we know the property for the plane mirror. If the object is 100 centimeter away from the mirror, your image will be also 100 centimeter away from the mirror. We know the property, that is the image. Right. Now the question says, plane mirror, if the mirror approaches the object at the speed of 5 centimeter per second, that means in 1 second it is approaching 5 centimeter. For 6 seconds, what it will be doing? It will be 5 multiplication of 6, that is 30 centimeter. Fine, that means this object has traveled 30 centimeter in the front of the mirror. That is your new position, people. Okay, the distance between the old position and the new position, it is 30 centimeter. If it is so, the distance between the new position of the object and the mirror, it is going to be 70 centimeter. Similarly, your image will be also moving forward, and the distance will be, again, that is 70. So the total distance between the object and the image, that is the object new distance plus image new distance, that is going to be 70 plus 70, that is going to be 140 centimeter. That will be your answer. This will be your answer. Fine. I hope this is clear to all people. Okay. Now let us move forward, people. Moving to the next question. moving to the next question, which is this. Okay, what we have to find out, this is a very theoretical question. There is no need of writing numericals and all. Okay, question says a convex mirror of focal length f is in air. Okay, is immersed means it is dipped into the liquid of refractive index 4/3. The focal length of the mirror in the liquid will be CCC. We are not comparing anything. Okay, it is not saying that tell me the focal length. See, when we talk about the focal length of a particular mirror, if the mirror or the lenses is not changing, its focal length will be fixed. What is changing? That is the refractive index. Getting my point? And the question is asking about what? The question is asking about the focal length. If in the air the focal length is f, so in water also the focal length of the convex mirror in what? In water also it will be same. Why the focal length should be changing? Refractive index changes, focal length doesn't change. It is fixed for a particular mirror, particular lens. It is always fixed. So the answer will be F. Okay, answer will be F, because it is do not change. Focal length, why focal length is going to change? Okay, moving to the next question, people. What do you think about this? Question says, under which of the following condition will a convex mirror of focal length f produce an image that is erect, diminished and virtual for a real object? So we are talking about what is the mirror that we are having, everyone. What is the mirror? The mirror that we are talking about is the convex mirror. If you remember, we make in the convex mirror always make what? That is virtual, erect and diminished image. Always make this image. Always. So in that particular case, that is P. Always. It doesn't matter the object is anywhere. The object can be anywhere, but it will be always making a virtual image only. Fine. I hope this much is clear to all. Okay. Let us move forward. Now, this is a very good question. Okay, I want you people to actually try it. Kindly try it. You want to? It is a good question. Fine. So this is what it is. Try it at least once. It is a good question. Fine. Let us solve this thing. So the question says a ray of light is incident normally means perpendicular with respect to the normal. Okay. on one of the faces of the prism of apex. Apex means the top angle, that is 30 degree, and the refractive index is √2. The angle of deviation is what? So when we talk about the prism, let us draw the prism first. Okay, so this is the prism, everyone. Let me draw it over here because I have to solve over there. That is why. And the prism has been made. Fine, no problem. What is the case? The case is like this way. There is a ray of light. Okay, there is a ray of light which is 90 degree to this particular surface, like this. Let me make it like this way. Like this way. So this is the incident ray. Basically, this is the incident ray. This is going to be the incident ray, and it is 90 degree. It is 90 degree to the face. Obviously, the angle between normal and this particular angle will be 0, obviously. Okay, but it is 90 degree to this face. Fine, no problem. So it is 90 degree. The apex angle is given as 30 degree. Fine, no problem. So it will be crossing like this. There will be no any deviation in that. Fine, no problem. Okay, but at this particular point, what will be happening? We will be making a normal, obviously, which is going to be 90 degree to the surface itself. Okay, which will be 90 degree to the surface. We are going to make a normal which is going to be 90 degree to the surface. Fine. If we are going to make a 90 degree to the surface, that means this entire angle, that means people, this angle is 90 degree. Obviously, what we have to find? We have to find after refraction, after refraction it is going to bend. Sorry. After refraction, the ray of light is going to bend like this way. Okay. What we have to find? We have to find the angle between this. This is the angle that we have to find it out. Okay, the difference, not the angle of deviation, the difference that we have to find it out. Fine, no problem. Let us talk about this. Okay, now as we know, the angle between normal and the refractive angle, the angle between normal and the refractive angle, in emergent angle, that is called as angle of emergent. In this particular case, let us take it as angle of refraction only. Fine. Now this is 30, this is 90, so this is 30, this is going to be 90, this angle is going to be 90. Then this particular angle will be always 90 plus 30, that is going to 120, minus 180, that is going to be 60. If this is 60, this is 90, then this angle is going to be 30 degree. This angle is going to be 30 degree. Now, let us treat this angle is the emergent angle at the surface 2. Fine. That means we can say that the sine at the angle 2, incident 2, will be equals to sine at the refraction 2. This refraction is 2, which is going to be the emergent angle only, which is equals to the constant that is called as refractive index. If you try to solve this thing, sine 30 degree, everyone, will be by R2, which is going to be √2. Simple. So what we are trying to find, sine 30 degree is going to be half by √2 will be equals to sine R2, everyone. That means if we talk about the sine R2, it is going to be half, 1 by √2. The R2 will be equals to sine inverse 1 by √2, which is coming out to be 45 degree. That means this R2 is coming out to be 45 degree. So we have to find out the difference of this. So difference is very much simple. What is, we have to find out this particular angle. Okay. That is the angle of deviation that we have to find. This is the deviation. What the angle of deviation from the ray it is saying. It is not the exact ray. Okay. Not this is the deviation that we have to find. This angle is, this is 30, so this is also going to be 30. If this is 30, that means the angle of deviation that we have to find, that is the total is 45 degree. See, you can see, everyone, the total is 9, sorry. The R2 is coming out to be 45 degree minus this emergent angle that was 30 degree only over there. So it is going to be 15 degree. 15 degree will be the answer for the angle of deviation. The angle of deviation is, this is what? This is the angle of deviation. This is the angle of deviation. Simple. Right. I hope it is clear to all people. Whatever that you have to do over here. Okay, this was 90 degree, it was cosine, it is going straight, so it is not deviating. So this angle is 30, so this angle will be also 30. We have to find out the total angle, so that is coming out to be 45. If the 45 angle is total minus 30, it is going to be 50. Fine. Sure. Let us move to this, people. Let us solve this. Again, it is a very simple question. We have said it has been said the velocity of the light in the glass whose refractive index is 1.5 is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and the certain liquid, in a certain liquid, the velocity of the light found to be 2.5 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The refractive index of the liquid with respect to the air, that we have to find it out in that particular case. So we know the formula for the refractive index, that the refractive index will be equal to the speed of light in air / vacuum, everyone, whole divided by speed of light in a medium. Okay, fine. So we have to find out the refractive index in the liquid, any of the liquid. Speed of light in air, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8, divided by the speed of light in the medium, that is given to us, that is 2.5 into 10 to the power 8. So this will be equals to, you can say that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 minus 8 divided by 2.5. So refractive index of this will be equals to 330 divided by 25. This and this is cancelled out, that is going to be 6 by 5. If you divide it, you will be getting 1.2. That will be your answer. Refractive index. Refractive index do not have any type of what do you say, unit. So this will be the answer. Okay, that is 1.2, people. I hope it is clear to all and you have understood this much. Chalo, let us move to the next one then. This is what it is there. See, a wire of the resistance R is stretched to 4 times its initial length. Okay, what will be the new resistance? As you people know, in this type of question, when we have to compare from before to after, in this type of question, when we are going to compare this particular thing, one thing should be very much clear, that we should maintain the volume constant. The volume is not going to be changed. The volume should be constant. Since when we talk about this particular volume, everyone, the volume should be constant, people. Volume shouldn't be changing. Volume should be constant, same, whatever that you can to say. So in this particular case, what will be the answer? Let us suppose, as we know, the formula is equals to resistance is equals to R is resistivity, length of the medium, length of the conductor divided by the area of cross section. Fine. Suppose that R1 is one of the resistance when there was no changes. In that particular case, resistivity 1, length 1 divided by area cross section 1. Fine. The R2 is the resistance, that is now it has been changed. The length is 4 times. So it will be 2 length of 2 divided by area of cross section 2. Fine, no problem. What are the things that is given to us over here? What are the things that is already given to us? That it has been said that the length L2 will be equal to the 4 times of L1. That is what it has been said. The length L2 is the 4 times the length L1. Fine, no problem. In that particular case, the length is given to us. What we have to find? We have to find out the new resistance, that what will be the changes for the R2. If it is so, as we have said, the volume is going to be constant, people. Okay, as we can say, the volume is going to be constant. So how we are going to write this thing? Okay, so when we talk about the volume, we can say, what we can say, I request you all to please pay attention, that the area of cross section 1, multiplication of length of 1 when there was no changes is equals to volume will be equals to area of cross section 2 multiplication of length of 2. Fine. Area of cross section 1, everyone, multiplication of length 1. We know area of cross section 2 that we have to find because there has been changed. Multiplication of L2 can be written as 4 times of L1. Moving this way, we can say that area of cross section 1 multiplication of length 1 divided by, we can say, that is 4 times of length 1. This is what we can say, simple words. Okay, सर आई हैव ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर पर मैं 12 अक्टूबर को एग्जाम देना चाहता हूं और फिर चैतन्य के दो के ब्रांच वाले कह रहे हैं कि दे सकता क्योंकि एग्जाम लेने वाले। हाँ, डेट, देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम विद द डेट्स, ठीक है, देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम विद द डेट्स, ये तो है, ठीक है, तो उसमें तो चेंजेस नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है, उसमें चेंजेस नहीं कर सकते, we cannot change the dates, ठीक है, fine. So this is what it is there. So area of, so we can find it out over here that the area of cross section 2, the part 2 is equals to area of cross section 1 4 times. Now we will be putting the values. So we are very much interested in finding out. We are very much interested in finding out the value of R2 divided by R1. So if we talk about the R2, what we can write? We can say density of 2, the density of 2, length of 2 divided by area of cross section 2, whole divided by density of 1, length of 1 divided by area of cross section 1. Now, if it is so, R2 by R1, what we can write, everyone? Just make the changes. Now, as you can know from here, everyone, that the wire is not changing, the conductor is not changing, the material is not changing. In that particular case, density 1 will be equals to density 2. Simple. If it is so, this and this is cancelled out. What we have left it out? We are left it out with L2 by AS2 multiplication of AS1, but area of cross section 1 by length 1. Now make the changes. R2 by R1, L2 that is 4 times of length 1, S2 that is going to be area of cross section 1 by 4, multiplication of area of cross section of 1 divided by length 1. If you are going to solve this thing, we are getting that R2 by R1 will be equals to 4 into 4, that is 16, length 1 divided by area of cross section 1, multiplication of area of cross section 1, multiplication of area cross section 1 divided by length 1. This and this is cancelled, this and this is cancelled. So R2, that is the new resistance, will be 16 times the R1. That will be your answer. So R2 will be the 16 times the old resistance, that is this. Fine. I hope it is clear to all people and you have understood this much. Simple question, it is fine. Let us move forward. Now, what will be the answer for this following question? As you can see, this is positive and this is negative. The current I will be coming out from the positive terminal and the current I will be getting into the negative terminal. Okay. Now, till here, it is I only. But at this particular junction, that is divided into I1 and it is divided into I2. But there is a problem. What is the catch? The catch is, it has been said, given the simple electrical circuit at the right side of this, if the current in all the three resistors is equal, which of the following statement is true? See, we all people know that when we talk about this is parallel only, Z, X, Y, they are parallel. Z is parallel to X and Y. Fine. So we know in the parallel combination, the current is different for each and every resistor. But still, if it is saying that the current is equal in each resistor, that means there is only one case of doing that. That is, the resistors That means the only case is that all the registers are having equal resistance. Equal resistance. That is going to be option A. X, Y, Z all are equal resistance. Then only the current will be same. Otherwise, there is no any possibilities in this because already it is a parallel combination circuit. Right? Let us move forward. Now, what will be this? See everyone, what is happening? The lens behave as a converging lens in air and diverging lens in water. The refractive index of the material is 1/3. See, it is a very simple thing. Suppose that I have a particular, suppose that I have a water, okay, like this. The material is water only. Fine, no problem. This is water only, right? This is water. So what is happening? When the ray of light is coming from the source, striking at a point, so we have drawn what? We draw this normal, sorry. We draw this normal, fine. This is incident angle and it will be converge. If you try to understand, it is going to bend towards the normal. So if it is bending towards the normal, that means it is going to converge. Now, suppose that if my refractive index is equals to 1, refractive index gives you the idea that how much ray of light is going to bend. If refractive index is already 1, that means the ray of light is not going to bend. Okay, it will be passed through, which was it was going. Hai na? This is air, this is air, this is air. It is going passing through it. Na? So that is why it is not changing. But the moment refractive index is greater than 1, the moment refractive index is greater than 1, then we can find out it is going to be converge. Okay, converge. This is what it is done. Okay, whenever it is going to be greater than 1, it is going to be converge. As simple as it is. Fine. But the moment now the refractive index is given for this n is equals to 1.3. So in 1.33, it is going to converge. It is going to bend towards the normal. It is going to bend towards the normal. After passing from the denser medium, that is 1.3, the ray of light is going to diverge. Means it is going to be like this. So this angle, it is going to be diverge only. This is 1 and this is 1. This is 1. So when we talk about the lesser refractive index, we can say if n is equals to 1, okay, n is equals to 1, or when you can say if the value of n is less than 1, then it is going to diverge. Diverge. That means if we are talking about this, so the refractive index of lens should be smaller than 1.3 and it should be greater than 1, or unity, whatever that you can say. The lens behave as a converging lens in the air and the diverging lens in the water. The refractive index of the material is this much. Equal to unity? No, it will be between. Or you can say this is the answer. It should be between unity and 1.3. Then only this will be happening. Smaller than 1.3, then it is going to converge. For diverging, it should be greater than 1. This is what it is. There. Fine. Chalo. Moving next. At what is the distance of the convex length? Okay. So how to solve this thing? Solution for this, people. in this type of question, find out which lens, which mirror it is. Okay, it will be clear. So, and if it is possible, find out which type of image it is also there, real or virtual. So we are having a convex lens. Fine. If it is a convex lens, the focal length is going to be positive. So I can write f will be equals to plus 30 centimeter. Fine. Now, of an object should be placed so that the image is one half of the object. That means we have been said we have to find out the value of u basically. Okay, we have to find out the value of u, and it has been said that the it has been said that m is equals to half. M is equals to half. Now, if the m is overall positive, then the image is made at virtual. You know this or not? See, m is equals to v by u. That is for the lenses. U is always negative. To make overall positive, the v should be negative. If v is negative, then the image is made at the left side. Then only it is called as virtual. If overall m is positive, then it is a virtual and erect, everyone. So we can find out the nature also. Fine. So it is a virtual, which is equals to, we can say that is v by u. We can say it is v by u. Fine, no problem. In that particular case, we can say the value of v will be equals to u by 2. And we know that the image is going to be negative itself. Why it is going to be negative? Because it is a virtual image, that is why. Now, from the lens formula that we know, 1 by f will be equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Either you put like this way, or you can put like this way, or you can put it like this way also, that f is equals to uv, u minus v. We know it is going to be positive 30 will be equals to the value of u that we have to find. U is always negative, as we know. Multiplication of v is equals to negative u by 2 whole divided by minus u minus u by 2. If you try to solve this thing, it is going to be 30, which is equals to, you can say like this way, that it is going to be plus u square by 2, because negative positive, divided by, it will be minus u plus u by 2. Okay, so it is going to be 30, which is going to be u square by 2, and this is going to be minus 2u by plus u divided by 2. 30 will be equals to u square by 2 divided by, this is what? This is going to be minus u by 2. Solve it, everyone. 30 will be equals to u square by 2 multiplication of 2 by negative u. This and this is cancelled out. This and this is cancelled out. What we are getting over here is we are getting negative 1 over here, which is going sorry. The v is going to be negative, na? The v is going to be negative, na? I have made one mistake, people. Yes, I have made one mistake. What is the mistake? That we are not talking about the v because we are not sure about it. So it will be simple u by 2. Let us take simple u by 2. If it is so, if it is so, sorry for this, okay. Chalo. If it is so, the value of f is going to be positive 30. The value of u is negative u multiplication of u by 2 whole divided by, we can say, what is this going to be? It is going to be minus u minus u by 2. Solve it. It is going to be 30 minus u square by 2 divided by, we can say, minus 3u by 2. So 30 will be equals to minus u square by 2 multiplication of 2 minus 3u. This and this is cancelled, u and square is cancelled. Okay, so what we are getting? We are getting 30 will be equals to minus u square, sorry, minus u divided by, minus u divided by, minus u divided by what? Minus u divided by, minus u divided by minus 3. Okay, so this is cancel, so the value of u is coming out to be 90 centimeter. 90 centimeter, people. The value of u is coming out to be 90 centimeter, like this. I hope it is clear to you and you have understood this much. Okay. So, talking about which lens it is? Convex lens, na? Not the concave. Making this, it is going to be positive itself, fine. No problem. Okay, the u is 90 centimeter, people. I hope it is clear to all. Let us move to the next one. What we have to find? We have to find out the R equivalent for this. Okay, so let us talk about the R equivalent for this particular question, people, and how to find out the R equivalent. As we can say, let us suppose that this is connected to a battery. So for your understanding, please do not draw it in your paper. Okay, if you have a practice, this will be there. So you are here, till here it is going to be I. It is divided into three different ways, I1, I2, and that is I3. So we have got an understanding that the I3 will be passing through 3 ohm resistor and the 7 ohm resistor, that is, it is going to be series, and this part is parallel to this, and this are also parallel, obviously. Okay, so in that particular case, what we are going to have is 3 and 7, if you are going to have an understanding of this. Okay, so that is, let us suppose that this is going to be R1, this is going to be R2, this is going to be R3, this is R5, and this is R4. If it is so, R1 and R2 are in series. So in that particular case, R1 and R2 are in series. So we can say R equivalent for R1 and R2, it is equals to 3 plus 3 ohm plus 7 ohm, that is going to be 10 ohm. Fine, no problem. That 7 ohm is parallel to R3. So R equivalent for R equivalent 1 and R3, because they are parallel. If they are parallel, so it can be 10 multiplication of 10 divided by 10 plus 10. I believe you remember the formula, 100 divided by 10. 100 divided by 2. This is cancelled out, that is going to be 5 ohm, everyone. Okay, that is going to be 5 ohm. If it is so, now people, what we are going to do is, that is going to be 5. Fine. And that 5, this 5, the overall, this entire thing is gone. Now we can place only one resistor, that is 5 and 5, and this is what it is there. So it is going to be parallel. 5 plus 5, that is 10. Okay, so I am writing the entire thing, the R equivalent for the entire circuit. It is going to be 5 plus 5, 10. So 10 plus 10, sorry, 10 into 10 divided by 10 plus 10. It is going to be, again, 100 divided by 20. The answer is coming out to be 5 ohm. The answer is coming out to be 5 ohm. Okay, so that is the R equivalent for the entire circuit. It is going to be 5 itself. Okay. It is 5 only. It is 5. Okay, now let us move to the next one. Solve this, everyone. Solve this. Solution for this. Solution for this, please. Try to find it out, the answer, everyone. Come on. 5 everyone, fine. Chalo, let us move to the next one. How to solve this particular question. So we are going to rearrange the circuit. So circuit can be looked like this also, if you want to rearrange it. Fine. Let me make it. Fine. So the values are given to you. That is, what is 5, 10? This is 5 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm. And this is 5 ohm, people. Now, as you can see, this 10 ohm and this 10 ohm are in parallel. So this is parallel. So this, for this people, for this, the R equivalent for this entire thing will be equals to 5. The R equivalent for this will be 5 ohm, and similarly the R equivalent for this will be also 5. You can solve it. Fine. Now we can say this 5 and this 5 is going to be in 10. Okay, so we are going to find out the R equivalent for the entire circuit, which can be written as 5, 10 and 5, which are parallel in circuit. So we can say what? That is R1 into R2 into R3, 10 multiplication of 5 multiplication of 5 divided by R1 into R3, that is 10 multiplication of 5 plus 10 multiplication of 5 plus 5 into 5. Okay, so R equivalent for the entire circuit is coming out to be, that is 250, 10, 5 into 5, 50 into 5. 50 into 5, 4, 200, 250. This is going to 50 plus 50 plus 25, that is 125. Solve it. The R equivalent for the entire circuit is coming out to be 2 ohm. The R equivalent for the entire circuit is coming out to be 2. Fine. I hope it is clear to all people and you have understood this much. Okay, chalo. What to calculate the current showing the ammeter. So if you want to find out the current, ohm meter, everyone, Ohm's law, sorry, Ohm's law, we know V is equals to IR. Here the R is the R equivalent. So potential difference is given to us, that is 10, will be equals to I multiplication of 2. The value of I is coming out to be 5 ampere. So 5 ampere current will be moving from the ammeter. Simple. Okay. If it is so, sure. Let us what it is there. Let us move to the next one, people. This is your homework. You can do it. Simple. For here, a rectangular glass slab rests on the bottom. This is a rectangular glass slab rests on the bottom of a trough of water. Okay, the ray of light incident on the surface, water surface at an angle of 50 degree. So this angle is 50 degree. Simple. Passing through the water into the glass, calculate the angle of refraction. We have to find out this value, this angle of refraction, okay, in the glass, given that the refractive index of, this is the water, and the refractive index of the glass is given to us. So since what is happening, whenever we are talking about in this type of question, there are two mediums which is taking place, that is the glass and the water. Both are having the refractive index. So the refractive index that is given in this particular case is the refractive index of the glass or the water, refractive index of the glass or the water with respect to the air. That is given, that is 4/3, I believe. And it is also given the refractive index of the glass is given with respect to the air, that is what? That is 3/2. Fine. What we have to find? We have to find out the refractive index of the glass, because at the end the ray of light is inserting in the glass only with respect to water. The medium through which it is coming, that is water only. So in that particular case, what we can write? So with respect to the water, so the water part will be going down, that is 4 by 3, and it is going to be 3 by 2 people. If you try to solve this thing, it will be 3 by 2, multiplication of it is 3 by 4. So it is going to be refractive index of the glass with respect to the water will be equals to what? That is that is going to be 9 by 8. Will be equals to 9 by 8. Fine. So we have found out the refractive index also. What we have to find? We have to find out the refraction, everyone. So from the Snell's law, simple, that sine I by sine R will be equals to what is given, that is 9 by 8. Simple. 9 by 8. So incident angle is given to us, that is 50 degrees. So sine 50 by sine R, that we have to find it out, will be equals to 9 by 8. Fine. So when we talk about the sine 50 people, sine 50. Fine. So sine 50 value is, I believe it is 0.766. Okay, and that is 0.766. Fine. Chalo. That is what it is there. Fine. So no, my mistake was there. So we have found out the refractive index of glass with respect to water, that is 9 by 8. That is okay. What we have to find it? Calculate the angle of refraction in the glass, that is angle of refraction in the glass, that is what we have to find it out. Water and all. So we will be finding, everyone, like this way. Okay, the sine of the incident which is coming, that is there, sine of the R, and it is happening in what? Angle of refraction in the glass. So glass we are having, for glass with respect to nine by 8, na? See, it is 9 by 8 only. And there is no any issues. So what is the problem? It is 9 by 8. Why I am thinking that something is wrong in this? 50 degree by sine R will be equals to 9 by 8. Is there any problem? Any calculation mistake is there? I hope not, but still. Refraction of angle of refraction in glass. Calculate the angle of refraction in glass. Angle of refraction in glass. Fine. Okay. Now, how to solve this thing? Why it was creating an issue is, okay, because there are few values that I don't know. See, first of all, the ray of light will be entering incident, and we have to find out. Sorry. we have to find out this refraction. Let us say this is going to be this refraction. When this refraction is there, this A will be equals to the incident angle for this. Okay, this is the incident angle 2, and we have to find out the value of R2. That is the value. Okay, so that is why we have found this much. Fine, that is what it is there. Chalo, if it is so, so for this part, I can write SI by SR, sin R, not SI, well, sin I equals to sin R will be equals to 4 by 3. Why? Because it is a water. 4 by 3 is water, na? Solving this, so it will be, we can write it down that the sin R will be equals to 3 by 4 multiplication of sin 50. So sin R will be equals to 3 by 4 sin 50 is equals to 0.766. You don't know the value, it will be given to you. Okay, it might be here, the misprint is there. Okay, so the value of R is coming out to be sine inverse. If you solve this thing, you will be getting around, solve it now. If you solve it, it will be equals to 0.766 divided by 4 into 3. It is coming out to be 0.574. Okay, and the value of this is given as, I believe it is 35 only. Sine's value is 35 degree. So we have the value of R2. According to us, it is going to be the R2 only. According to us, it is going to be R1, not R2. R1, which will be equals to the I2. Fine. Now we will be solving for this. So we have the I2 also. Now we have to find out the R1. So again, we will put the sine I2 divided by sine R2 will be equals to 9 by 8. Why? Because the medium is water getting into the glass, so that is the refractive index. In that particular case, the sine R2 will be equals to 8 by 9 multiplication of sine 35 degree. So if it is so the R2 will be equals to sine inverse. This is the value of this, that is 0.75. Okay, so 0.75 multiplication of 8 divided by 9. So it is coming out to be 0.51. 0.51 people. 0.51. So the answer for this will be 0.5107. 0.51, so the R2 will be equals to 30 degree. 30.7, believe so. That will be your answer. Okay, this is what it is there. So this type of questions may be asked to in your examination, so please be prepared with this. So your date examination is, everyone, that is 28th September and 12 October. Please register, everyone. Fine. So this will be the end of the session. Please do share, like, subscribe and comment on this session if you like this session, everyone. So this is all for the day, as well as you can follow us on the different social media platform, that is Instagram, our YouTube channel, okay, and we do have our app also. So this is all for the day. Thank you everyone for joining. Bye everyone, take care, have a nice day, and see you all. Okay, please do practice about this particular questions. Thank you.